There are some books that don't just educate you, they quietly change your perspective. For me, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell is one of those. When I first picked it up, I thought it would be just another self-motivation type book. But it reshaped my entire perspective on getting success. It made me rethink something very basic. What does it actually mean to be successful? Are successful people self-made? The core idea of the book is simple but powerful. Success is not just about talent, and it is not just about hard work. It is also about timing, the environment, the opportunity, and the context. That shift in thinking stayed with me because we often celebrate successful people as if they achieved everything alone. But this book shows a more complete picture. One of the most talked about ideas in the book is the 10,000 hours rule. The idea that mastery comes from deliberate practice over time. At first, this sounds obvious. Practice more, get better. But what the book adds is important. It is not just practice, it is also the opportunity to practice that matters. And that opportunity is not equally distributed. That part really made me pause and rethink. The book gives interesting examples from musicians to athletes to tech founders. And one example that stood out is how some of the most successful people were simply born at the right time, right place, right moment in history, getting right access to early opportunities. It does not take away from their efforts and hard work, but it adds perspective. Another insight I really liked was about culture. How cultural background influences behavior, communication, and even success patterns. It is sometimes we simply usually don't think about when we talk about achievement, but it matters more than we realize. Reading this book made me reflect on my own journey. We often try to explain success in very simple terms. Work hard, stay disciplined, be consistent. And while all of that is true, this book reminded me that there are hidden advantages and systems behind most success stories. One thing I appreciated is that the book does not try to discourage ambition. It does not say effort does not matter. Instead, it broadens the lens. It says yes, work hard, but also understand the environment you are working in. My biggest takeaway is simple. Success is never just about one factor. It is a combination of effort, opportunity, timing, and the environment. And once you understand that, you start thinking differently about both your own journey and others' success stories. If you have already read Outliers, I would be curious what it changed in your perspective. And if you haven't yet, it is definitely one of those books that stays with you long after you finish it.